So hi, my name is McKenzie Miller, and today I'll be talking to you about organ donation. So at some point in your life, someone you know most likely will need an organ donor. Personally, I was in the hospital a lot. I only have one kidney, so I will probably need a kidney transplant at some point down the road. So it's kind of heavy on my heart, but one thing that I really want to encourage you to do is to register to be an organ donor. It's really quick and easy, and there's a lot of different forms of organ donation. So there's live donation, where you donate like a liver or part of your lung or a kidney, and you still live and you're completely fine. And of course, there's the regular organ donation that comes from deceased members on the transplant list. Donate Life is one of the most popular organizations that likes to encourage people to register, while UNOS, which I'm sure everyone's heard of UNOS, is an organization that matches people by a computer-generated program in order to get an organ that fits their body specifically. An interesting little statistic from the Donate Life America Association is that 95% of Americans are in favor of organ donation, but only 58 are. A lot of this comes from fear and misinformation. I think the biggest fear is that if I'm an organ donor, they're not going to save me if I get hit by a car and I'm in the hospital. But all three organizations that I looked into have said this is completely not true, and the actual physical act of live organ donation kind of proves that. UNOS currently says that there's 113,788 people on the transplant list. So there's a huge deficit between people who need organs and who are giving them. So far, 2018 and 2019 is the best for rates of organ transplantation, but there's still a long way to go. If you're uncomfortable donating your organs, you can always donate money. You can donate your estate. They'll always accept money from you. Or you can go to the DMV, takes 5 minutes, check a box, organ donor. Or you could register on any of the Donate Life or American Transplant Foundation websites. And of course, if you register to be an organ donor, it's always good to have an advance directive or a will, and always talk to your family and friends so they know your wishes if you're not able to. Tell people. And then I really hope you'll consider becoming an organ donor. And I want to leave you with just one more statistic. According to the American Transplant Foundation, 1 in 9 people, or 26 million Americans, have kidney disease and don't know it. So eventually, those people might need a kidney transplant. And it just kind of puts into perspective how many people could be affected by other people becoming an organ donor. I think it's really important that we eliminate the gap between donors and recipients. And I encourage you to do your own personal research on all these websites. I really hope this was kind of informative. It's a pretty small sacrifice to give someone the gift of life. If I could get another kidney, that would be awesome. So thank y'all for listening to me, and thank you for hearing why it's special to me too. Yay.